What's up, you guys? Welcome back. There is a possibility that I went back to the bookstore, but in my defense, all of these books were a really good deal, and they're all books that I have had my eye on or books that I've wanted in the past. There's even a few that I'm kind of like completing my collection, or I guess starting my collection. I have some series that I picked up, and I got a good deal, so what are you gonna do? But I'm really excited to share them with you. I think that most of these are either YA or there's even a couple that are considered like children's books. I don't know. I'm just really into the YA scene right now. They're all like obviously fiction. They're all fantasy, actually, I think. So we'll see what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have read any of the books that I mentioned. I will have them all linked for you guys down below so that you can check them out if you are interested. But without further ado, the first book that I picked up is Queen of Hearts by Colleen Oakes. And it says Evil is Rising in Wonderland. So I picked this one up for $4, and I believe that it was probably at least 12, if not close to 15. So it's by Harper Teen, and it's another retelling of The Queen of Hearts. It just says, Only queens with hearts can bleed. This is not a story of the Wonderland we know. Alice has not fallen down a rabbit hole. And then just a bunch of other references to Alice in Wonderland. Dinah is the princess who will one day reign over Wonderland. She has not yet seen the dark depths of her kingdom. She longs only for her father's approval and a future with the boy she loves. But when a betrayal breaks her heart and threatens her throne, she is launched into Wonderland's dangerous political game. There's obviously more to the synopsis, but that's probably all that I'm going to read. It just says that it is the first novel in her epic imaginative series. So I'm excited about this. I really love fantasy. I love retellings. As I have mentioned on my channel before, I really love Heartless by Marissa Meyer. So yeah, I'm excited to try this one out and see what I think. And then my husband actually picked this one up for me. I needed another book to do the promotion for buy two get one free at the local bookstore, so he picked this one for me. This is Until Friday Night by Abby Glines or Gleans. I hope I'm saying that right. So I got this one also for $3.97, and it just says, to everyone who knows him, West Ashby has always been that guy, the cocky, popular, too handsome for his own good football god who led Lawton High to the state championship. But while West is big man on campus on the outside, he's grief-stricken on the inside. For the past year, he's watched his father slowly die of cancer, and he hasn't told anyone because he can't face the truth. 2 years ago, Maggie Carlton witnessed her father murder her mother. Afterwards, she told the police what happened, and then she never spoke again. Even after moving to Lawton, Alabama to live with her uncle, Maggie kept her sorrow in her heart, her fractured heart hidden away. So basically, this is kind of just like a story of two people coming together to kind of like heal the tragedy, heal the hurt from the tragedies that they've had in their life. It's giving me kind of some Friday Night Lights vibes. Am really still am obsessed with Friday Night Lights, the TV show. So I'm excited to read this one. I think that it'll be just, a nice little story, and I believe the party continues. There are more of the books in this series, so I'm not sure if they're about the same characters or not, but if I like this one, I will probably go back and purchase some more. So those are really the only like standalone books that I purchased. Most of, like I said, most of what I purchased was kind of like series or completing my collection. So the next couple of books that I picked up are actually the Deep Blue, what are these called? The Waterfire Saga? Yes, the Waterfire Saga. So these are Disney Hyperion. They're by Jennifer Donnelly. I have loved every book that I have read by Jennifer Donnelly. So this is book 2, which is called Rogue Wave. And I did get this one for $5.97. So I have not read any of these yet. The inside cover has a beautiful map. So Seraphina, Neela, Ling, Ava, Becca, and Astrid. 6 mermaids from Rome scattered throughout the seas of fresh waters. So this is, I'm not going to read that because it might spoil something, but this is book 2. So I did get book 2, and I also got book 3, which is called Dark Tide. So I'm really excited about this one. I love the colors. This one's kind of giving me like a little bit of Mulan vibes. I think that this one's going to be super good. So this is book 3. And then I did also get book 4, which is Sea Spell. And this one looks kind of like she's like the frozen mermaid. Like she's kind of giving me like Elsa type thing. So super excited to have all of these. This one was actually only $3.97, so great deal. They're all hardcover. I'm really excited for these. So these next two I'm really excited about. So I got book 1 and book 2 in the Zodiac Legacy. So this is book 1, and it's called Convergence. It's actually a really decent sized book. It's also by Disney, but it is written by Stan Lee, Stuart Moore, and Andy Tong. And what really grabbed my attention was like, this book is written by Stan Lee, like as in the Stan Lee. I know I've talked a lot about my channel about Marvel and Marvel Comics. We're huge fans around here, so having a book written by Stan Lee is something that I definitely think that I am interested in. So this says 12 magical superpowers, 1 sinister conspiracy, and 1 unlikely hero. And it's about a kid named Stephen Lee. It says his school trip to China doesn't go quite as expected. For one thing, he feels lost in a place where people expect him to feel at home. For another, a lot of the cooler museum exhibits are empty, and oh yeah, he stumbles upon ancient pools filled with powers connected to the Chinese zodiac. And then there's the Vanguard, the corrupt organization in the middle of a dangerous ritual to harness those powers. So I'm thinking that it sounds like Stephen Lee is in over his head, and he's going to have some adventures. And then here is book 2, which is called The Dragon's Return. And I got both of these for, this one was $5.97 and this one was $4.97. So I'm excited to try these out and see what I think. And then the last 2 books that I picked up, again, are Disney Hyperion. So we have book 1 and book 2 in a Kingdom Keepers novel, the Kingdom Keepers novels. This is The Return. So we have book 1, Disneylands, and book 2, A Legacy of Secrets. So from what I understand, this is about, these are actually children's fiction, but these are like sequels to the children's fiction, and all the kids that you read about in the children's books are now graduated from high school, and they kind of have like come back together. So the synopsis of the first one says, graduation from high school has left 5 kids who work for Disney on separate tracks. They're nicknamed the Kingdom Keepers for having battled Disney villains and won. Finn, Philby, Charlene, Mayback, and Willow will soon be off to college. But not so fast. At a Disney convention, something goes horribly wrong. The Kingdom Keepers are reminded that evil can be beaten, but rarely defeated. So it talks about Disneyland. It talks about Disney's School of Imagineering. Like, I think this is going to be so cool. And then considering that this one has Maleficent on the front, like, y'all, I'm so excited. I don't think I mentioned that these are by Ridley Pearson. So, man, I'm so excited. I love Maleficent. She is one of my absolute favorite Disney villains. So if she's a part of this, like, I would be so excited. And then book 2, I don't really know who this villain is or what she reminds me of, but this one is the same kids, obviously, but this actually has a time travel element. It says that the kids travel back in time to 1955 to retrieve Walt Disney's fountain pen that once saved the Magic Kingdom from destruction. They arrived at Disneyland's opening day, and there's just, oh man, there's so many things about this that make me so excited. So cannot wait to read this. If I enjoy these, I will definitely do a review on my channel for them, because I think that if you're into Disney, that Disney Hyperion books, there's just nothing like it. So that's it. That's everything that I picked up recently. I'm sure this is not the last book haul that you guys will see from me. If you like book hauls, if you like book related videos, give me a thumbs up. Let me know down below if you're into books. Have you read any of these? Are they on your TBR? Like, let a girl know, because talking about books makes me happier than pretty much anything. So I apologize for the terrible lighting. I can tell, like, this is awful, but it's super late at night. I wanted to get this video filmed. Bear with me. Subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.